Okay, so webhooks, you will be a little familiar with them by now. And when it comes to Genius Messenger CRM, there are three things we can set up webhooks for. One being sending contact details elsewhere, the contact details that we saved for our leads. Two being follow-up notifications and reminders. And number three being labels. In this video, I will show you how to set up a webhook for contact details. Now, by now, we will know where to find the contact details. The G icon right here, and then the very right has additional details, contact information. So we may want to send the contact details into our email service provider so that we can start sending email marketing campaigns to our leads. Maybe we want to send the contact details onto our text marketing software so that we can start sending text messages to our leads. It could be something completely different as well. So let's see, before we can actually do anything, because you will see once you fill out details here and you click select webhook optional, there will be nothing here. There is nothing to show yet. So first of all, we want to set up that webhook on the platform where we create or build webhooks, right? In my case, I'm using Zapier or Zapier. Don't even know how you officially pronounce it. But to take the webhook, I'm going to go into Zapier right now. I am going to create a new Zap. And even if you use other platforms, something other than Zapier, they usually work very similar. And in most cases, you don't have to search for it. You have a search bar where you can simply type webhook. As you can see, it already comes up right here after I type web. So this is what I am going to choose. And then for the type of event, in this specific case, let me scroll down a little bit so you can see it better. We want to catch hook. So choose catch hook and continue. Then we can find the custom webhook URL right here. So this is what we need to copy and paste into Genius Messenger CRM. So I'm clicking copy right here. I will then go into Genius Messenger CRM by clicking the little G icon on my toolbar. And as you can see in the left side menu, it shows webhooks right here. And that's where we want to go. We want to create a new webhook by clicking this big blue button in the top right corner. You want to give it a title, and I can recommend using the same title as you are naming your Zap so that you know which one belongs to which Zap, right? So let me name it contact details. I haven't named my Zap yet. And then this is where I want to paste that personal URL that we just found inside Zapier. I'm clicking add, and as you can see, it is now showing up right here. Now let me go back into Zapier for a second and let me name this before I forget it. Contact details. Okay. Now I'm going to click continue, and we will be able to continue setting up the Zap. Of course, I will not be able to test it right now, or I could, but it won't pick up any data. There won't be any results because nothing has happened yet on Genius Messenger CRM side of things. So let me go into my inbox, back into my Messenger inbox quickly, and fill out some details here. I am going to add a email address and a phone number. And now I will be able to select the webhook that I am now setting up, and that the URL I have just added to Genius Messenger CRM. So I'm selecting that one, contact details, and I will click update. Now, if I go back into Zapier and test this trigger, it should pick up the data. And exactly it does. It shows me first and last name of the person, the label I have given this person inside Genius Messenger CRM, as well as the email address and phone number I just filled out. It also recognizes their gender, Messenger URL. So that's all I need, and I can click continue. Now, the next step will, of course, depend on what you are looking to do with this information. Where do you want to send this data? It could be, again, an email service provider, a Google Sheets, a different platform, a CRM. I am just, for demonstration purposes, going to send it to ActiveCampaign, which is the email service provider we personally use. Now, again, the action event depends on what you want to do. Maybe you want to directly send them something, whether that's an email, whether that's a text message, or anything else. Maybe you want to trigger a sequence. In this case, I am just going to create a new contact. But again, it depends on what your goal is, what are you looking to do, which steps you would want to choose, or what steps you want to create. If you are unsure if what you want to do is possible or how to do this inside Zapier, feel free to reach out to us or to post in the client-only support community, and we're happy to help you out with this. Now, I have chosen ActiveCampaign. I have quite a couple of ActiveCampaign accounts that I manage. So let me try and find the right one. Guessing it's this one, but let me see. It is. Okay, so I want to send it to a list. Let me send it to my test list. Now, of course, the information I definitely need is going to be the email address and the person's name. And this will be picked up right now from Genius Messenger CRM and the test we've just done. I don't see the email address right here yet, so I'm going to click Show All Options to be able to find the email address. Where was I? More options. Okay. There is the email address. So you never want to type anything here because you want to make sure that every time this Zap runs for a new contact, it actually picks up the data and it knows where to find it or where to pick it up from. So that's why we always need a test in order to find the right information. Now, first name I am going to add, and let me just add last name as well. I could, of course, add the phone number if I wish to, as I have that information as well, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. I can give them a tag if I want, and that's not a tag inside Genius Messenger CRM, but the platform we're sending the data to. So it could be a tag I want to give them inside ActiveCampaign in this case, but I'm happy with the details as they are for now. So I will click Continue. Now I can test again if everything seems to work as it should, and if it's able to indeed send this information into our active campaign account, which as we can see, it did. A contact was sent to active campaign successfully just now. Then all there is left to it is turning on your Zap, so it will continue to do this every time that you add contact details and select this specific webhook inside Genius Messenger CRM. That's all. It really isn't that complicated. I hope this was helpful. In the next video, I will show you one of the other options when it comes to using webhooks inside Genius Messenger CRM.